Alright folks, Pliskin by 51mm here, and tonight it's time to install the new muzzle brake onto my M70 ZPAP here. Let y'all see the front there. It's got some Russian there up on the front. You see the threading. You can see there. It came with this little card here, but I do not speak Russian. And I've got my K-bar in the background just for display. The name of this muzzle brake is the Zentico DTK 1L muzzle brake. I had to get on my phone and see the picture that Mayor Fugly sent me to remember the name. But the DTK L14. So let's install this bad boy. Alright folks, I'm here and I've got the ZPAP M70. There with my box cutter. She's unloaded, as you can see. I gotta get my box cutter up off the floor. I'm going to use that to depress the retaining pin that's in the front sight that holds muzzle devices onto the AK's muzzle. I'll show you guys that here in a moment. It is the little pin. Wish the lighting was better, I'm sorry. It's the little pin you see right there. Should be right in the center of the screen, just above the slanted brake there at the base at the front sight. You gotta have that depressed the whole time you're putting something on the AK. So let's put the DTK 14L on there. It is left-handed thread, 14-1, because my ZPAP has left-hand thread. Let's try this the other way. I got an archaic assembly set up here, because I'm trying to do this and get it on camera so you guys can watch it as well. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Rest the pistol grip there. Can you guys see that? Nope. I'm gonna move this up. There we are. Okay. So I'm going to use my box cutter from work to depress the pin while I unthread it with my fingers like so. Got to unthread it. Okay, don't have to depress it no more. Okay. There it is. The slanted brake. I'm not sure what the name for this is, so I just call it slanted brake. Now it's time to put the DTK back on. Or on, rather. I did test this out off camera, so I know for a fact that it was in fact threading onto the rifle, so I wouldn't be sitting here trying to demonstrate this and you guys, I'd not be able to put it on correctly and be sitting here like, you're trying to get that on and tear up all the threads on my AK, and then I'd get it on there crooked or some crap, and then when I went to shoot it, the bullet would go sideways into it sideways because it was on there crooked. 1001 different type catastrophes. A series of misfortunate events would unfold, and I would Kentucky ballistic myself on YouTube, but with an AK. And that would start a YouTube channel civil war. Come on now, be cooperative. So I was just making sure that I wouldn't start all that. There we go. Now it doesn't bottom out on the threads. As I beat my AK up, trying to pull it back up, it doesn't bottom out. There's like a little gap of light between the front sight base here and the muzzle brake. As you can see there's like some light coming through. Yeah, right there you can see it. Try to get out of the way. Not used to filming like this. Yeah, there we go. Got my table tripod holding the camera. But now I've got this very intimidating, like helmet of Sauron looking muzzle brake on the end of my AK. Mayor Fugly suggested this to me. He said that it would help with, you know, like when the gun fires, it'd prevent it from doing this and going up. And as you can see here on the muzzle brake as well, that it is designed to do that because it has 3 holes there cut in the top to push the rifle down when it fires, because it forces all the gas upward. And then it's got these big old ports here on the sides to keep it centered. And Mayor Fugly said that the points here can be used to punch through glass, so that's an added benefit. And I'm really excited to now take this out and try that new brake on. And I sit here and I look at my M70 ZPAP. Bring the camera down, let y'all see it. And sadly, I'm starting to notice places where paint is rubbing off on these 2 rivets and in some spots up here, but that's going to happen. I do need to upload the video where I painted my M70 AK-47, but now I will say that I have added quite a intimidating look to it, because it's got that foregrip and then it's got that big old muzzle brake up on the end of it. Now I just need to get a flashlight, and my buddy Robert Fisher on Instagram, he's on YouTube too. I think I met him on Google Plus, I can't remember. He suggested that I get a Surefire light from eBay, and he said that those are kind of knockoffs. They're not actual Surefires, but he said 90% of the reviews that he watched, people or looked at, people enjoyed them. So there's now my AK. He will need to be repainted before long. I mean, look up there on the dust cover. It's starting to wear off. Should have took more photos of him with his paint job. But like I said, I need to upload the video of me of how I did it. But this is a very simple paint job on the AK. On my AK, it's just stripes. The base paint coat was flat dark earth, and then I just went with light green and brown on it. So it's looking pretty good. Let me get the camera and do a pass over. All right. Got one of my bake lights in it. One of my brown Bulgarian magazines, 30 rounds, brand spanking new from the magazine warehouse. But yeah, that's my AK so far, with the Picatinny rails, the foregrip, new muzzle brake, new magazines, new paint job. And I also painted the front sight too, if I forgot to mention that. I painted it orange. Let me bring it up into the light. Yep. So when I'm looking down the sights, I'm trying to get this here. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we are. The front sight appears orange to the irons. I go through the paces on my guns. And you know, with this being set up as a CQB rifle too as well, I need to look into probably getting a binary trigger for it. Wonder if they make a Hellfire trigger for it. For AKs. Ooh, I'll have to look into that. Another suggestion to myself. So anyway, that's been the newest upgrade to my AK-47 M70 ZPAP from Serbia. It's looking pretty intimidating now. Yep. So again, thank you Mayor Fugly-Cool. I fell over there. Thank you Mayor Fugly-Cool for the advice on this muzzle brake. And if you guys could, go subscribe to his channel and his YouTube channel and check out his videos. Give him some support, because he messaged me on Instagram and he said that YouTube is no longer, I think he's kind of like been blacklisted. Sadly, YouTube is not letting his videos be seen. Like when he makes new videos, YouTube prevents them from being seen. Or, you know, they don't go out to all of his subscribers, because there's been a few times where he's uploaded stuff and I never got the notification. And he said that his channel hasn't received much growth lately. So if you guys could, any of you guys that are new to my channel, watching me for the first time, go check him out as well. Because he helped me out with this stuff for this AK, so that's the you know, the least I could do is you know, send people his way. But anyway guys, it's been Pliskin by 51mm. I've got more upgrades in store for this gun, as well as the other two semi-autos. My bolt actions are pretty much good to go. Only thing I really need to do to them is maybe scope upgrade. But my AKM is coming along. My M70 ZPAP. I can't wait to try this muzzle breakout. We're going to try and go shoot tomorrow at the old cabin and do a few mag dumps. With the AK and the AR, may take the M1A along too, I don't know. But if we go, there will be a lot of shooting and there will be a video for it. So stay tuned everybody. I'll catch you all in the next video. Be very quiet. I'm hunting Corn Pop. He runs with a lot of bad dudes, and he's a bad dude. I got to find Corn Pop. Wish me luck.